The top 5 reasons work comp claims get denied. Picture this. You work in a warehouse, and one of your coworkers driving a forklift backs up into you. You fall on a cement floor and have serious spinal injuries. You immediately report what happened to your supervisor, and you even go to the emergency room that same day. But the insurance company denies your claim. Can they do that? Well, that's a real case, and they did do that. The better question is why. In this instance, the employer conducted an investigation, and some of this gentleman's coworkers said he was in an unauthorized area at the time the injury happened. And other coworkers said the forklift driver didn't hit him at all, but rather, he walked in front of the forklift driver. I'll give you the top 5 reasons I see work comp claims denied. I like this example because it demonstrates probably the number 1 reason: inconsistencies as to what exactly happened. You remember the work accident one way at the time you reported it, but your coworkers remember it somewhat differently. In these situations, litigation becomes necessary. When a lawyer like me makes people sit for depositions, I can quickly figure out if certain folks behind the scenes might not be telling the truth about what happened. When it becomes clear insurance companies might be relying on false information to deny a work comp claim, it's then that they want to cut their losses and come to the settlement table. And whenever an insurance company wants to double down on being stupid, they know this law firm will take them to trial every time. Number 2, you were doing something you should not have been doing at the time you got hurt. It's probably a good idea to be generally familiar with your company's employee handbook or company policies. If you get hurt at work, you don't want to give the insurance company something called a willful misconduct defense. They will use it against you if you happen to be in an area where you weren't supposed to be at the time a work accident happened. Likewise, if there's any evidence that you were impaired by alcohol or illicit drugs of any kind at the time of the accident, that will surely result in a denied claim. Number 3, you didn't report a work accident as soon as possible. The law gives you 30 days to report an on-the-job injury in Georgia to your employer. But that doesn't mean you should wait that long. If you've been hurt on the job, make a report to your supervisor right away and be clear from the start about every body part involved, from the body parts that hurt the most to the body parts that hurt the least. Number 4, pre-existing conditions. The insurance company says a pre-existing medical condition is the real reason you can't work, not your injuries. This is one of the insurance company's weakest defenses, in my opinion. In Georgia, even if you have a pre-existing medical condition, such as arthritis, for instance, you're still entitled to workers' compensation benefits if you can prove your work injury aggravated that pre-existing condition. Last but not least, a work comp claim gets denied when you wait too long to file it. It's called the statute of limitations. Generally speaking, you have 1 year from the date of an on-the-job injury to file a claim with the Georgia State Board of Workers' Compensation. Think of this as you snooze, you lose. Bottom line, if you want to avoid a wrongful denial of a workers' compensation claim, or you need to aggressively defend yourself against a wrongful denial, that's what we're here for. At Morrison Hughes, we will expose any false facts an insurance company relies on to deny your claim, and we'll get you the benefits you deserve. We don't back down.